I was born during the Depression, the Great Depression of the 1930s. There were no jobs.
I didn't wear any shoes until I was in junior high school. It was very normal. Everybody was poor.
We played ball all the time. By the time we got to Nemo, we knew how to play basketball.
In the late 1930s in the west side of San Antonio, Texas, a man by the name of Nemo Herrera began coaching varsity basketball at Sidney Lanier High School. With a team composed of short Mexican-American players, he developed new ways to beat his opponents.
Normally we were very short, but we were a fast team. We pressed hard, fast break, fast break.
He was high on defense. I'd go under the basket, and as some of these guys would bring the ball down, I'd be going on my way up.
And I would clearly say that he was tough on him. He didn't take less than 100%.
While Nemo expected a lot from his players on the court, he also treated his team like a family.
He knew who was going with what girl. He knew everything.
Anytime he had a chance to do something for his kids, he did it.
And I know some of the guys would bring a lunch, he would give them his lunch. It was the kind of a guy he was.
You respected him because he respected you.
Under Nemo's guidance, the Lanier basketball team started making local headlines with their impressive wins, but they still had trouble gaining respect in some parts of the Texas community.
And we played mostly Anglo teams, and they looked at us, like one time we came from a basketball game, and we stopped at a little town, and it would not admit us because we're Mexicans.
Well, back in the 40s, San Marcos was a redneck town. We parked to get into the gymnasium. It was horrible, man. Seeing the shotgun pointed right at you from that distance, and to imagine that just by pulling that trigger, that guy could blow your brains out. All these guys were nasty, And all Nemo had to say was, don't answer. As much as you might want to, don't.
You don't talk back, fight back. You show them what you can do on the court. You stand your ground and you win.
In 1939, Lanier's success propelled them into the city championship game against the predominantly white Breckenridge Eagles. Tensions were high in the final moments as the teams were tied in overtime.
Tony Cardona was a big hero.
By 5'6", a short kid, but he was fast. The jump ball, and the first team that scored would win. We recovered and gave the ball to Tony, giving all the way and made it to the point.
Lanier became the city champions. And this white guy goes through the crowd and punches him.
Socked him. And hell broke loose from both sides.
The embarrassment for some of those big white boys, with a bunch of little Mexicans beating you guys, what the hell's wrong with you? That team established a mentality that Lanier could beat anybody.
Nemo's team had gone on to finish second in that year's state championship. They made it to the state final a total of 7 times and took the title in 1943 and 1945. Although Lanier has yet to win another basketball state title, Nemo's legacy lives on.
I think he's still around because of the legacy that's out there.
Teaching his players that they should rise above it. They should let their play do the talking.
Do it again!
In the kids' terms, I tell them, there's always going to be haters. You just got to keep on moving. And when we go to town, that's one of the most common compliments that we get, how hard we work and the amount of pride that we play with.
Nemo Herrera is a builder of character. That man, we honored him, we loved him, and he's always in our mind. He's like a father to us. Really, he was.